Hi there, and this is Who is Who. This is the second video of today, and today I am talking about Pedro Pascal. We all know who is who of Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal plays in The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. We all know about The Mandalorian, but we don't know where it is exactly. We know it's between The Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, number 7. We know about that 30-year gap. But we don't know where it's set in the timeline completely. But we know he plays Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, on The Mandalorian Disney Plus. So, and he's a bounty hunter, gets a job from Greef Karga, and he goes track down this package, but it's intentionally like a small little baby Yoda, and it's Force connected. He gets a fight with the Mudhorn, and none other than the Armoret. She tells him to get the Mudhorn as like the signia of his house because of his clan. And he doesn't get the signia, but he decides to go find the baby. Decides to go get the baby instead from the Imperial remnant that is on the planet. So we know that he fights stormtroopers, and the Mandalorians help him out. And one of the shows, as I saw The Mandalorian, and it's a good show. If anybody has not seen The Mandalorian yet, you go watch it. Now, Pedro Pascal has also been in the Game of Thrones, and the Game of Thrones, I hear from my brother and sister and a handful of my friends, love the Game of Thrones, and it's based off a book, and it's on HBO. If you guys want to go see it, go see it. I don't know a lot about it, but I know it's kind of like a little bit like other houses fighting for land and stuff like that. That's only what I got so far into it, and I just dozed out of the conversation, so it's my fault that I didn't stay interested. That's my fault and completely. But besides that, he's also done Undressed on MTV as well. I only know about the show because of another actor who's done it. But besides that, he's also done Law & Order, Law & Order Criminal Intent, Law & Order SVU. He's also done The Good Wife, The Mentalist, and I know The Mentalist really well. I've seen the show. That's an addictive show, by the way, Mentalist is. And he only plays in one show. He also plays in Homeland, which I've seen a little of Homeland, not a lot though. And I know that he's also been in The Good Wife. But he's been in Graceland, and I've seen Graceland before. And he's only been in one show. But here's another show that he's been in heavily. He's been in the show Narcos. I only know the show because I watch Netflix from time to time. They've got a bunch of good shows on there. I don't know about Narcos that much. But Netflix does have a movie called Triple Frontier with Oscar Isaac and Ben Affleck. Now, Oscar Isaac plays Poe Dameron of Force Awakens, Star Wars, the animated Star Wars show, a lot on Resistance, and also in The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. He plays them, so technically those two have interacted with them before, but not in the Disney property, but in a different movie, which is a lot of fun to learn that part. He's also played with Matt Damon in 2 particular movies, of The Adjustment Bureau and The Great Wall of China. Now, The Great Wall of China is about hoarding monsters across on the other side, and I know about the movie a little bit, but not heavily. I wanted to see it when it came out, and it looks really good. I'm a huge Monster Person fan, so that's why, and everything. But, as we all know who Pedro Pascal is, based on The Mandalorian, which I would do a Star Wars Who is Who, by the way, over particular people, okay? So I would do that. But Pedro Pascal has also done The Adjustment Bureau with Matt Damon. doing And so, and those two have probably a friendship or something, I don't know. But but him playing in both of them, that's kind of fun to learn that he's played with Matt Damon. And I'll do a Who Is Who over Matt Damon sometime in the future if I can. But he's also playing in the upcoming Wonder Woman movie known as Wonder Woman 84. But prior to joining Wonder Woman 84, they didn't learn this until maybe, I think, during production or casting of the movie a little bit. Pedro Pascal was in the unaired show called Wonder Woman. Now, Wonder Woman was an unaired show which fell short and did not get picked up by CW or by anybody in Warner Media. He plays a liaison to Wonder Woman in the police department, so he is a police officer in the show, as far as I learned. And Philip McGraw, by the way, is in this on air pilot, by the way. But and so is Pedro Pascal. But Pedro Pascal later joins up with Wonder Woman 84 as Lord Maxwell, evil business tycoon, multimedia mogul. So he's playing a villain, but he's also playing a hero. Him in the DC franchise and also in the Disney franchise of Star Wars, that's gotta be a lot of fun to watch. So I recommend you guys to watch these movies and shows. He's done a bunch of them as well, and he's done heavily good. And Pedro Pascal was a lot of fun to watch, so I recommend watching Mandalorian. If you haven't seen The Mandalorian yet, please go watch it. It's addictive and it's fun. I've always wanted to go back and rewatch it again, but I've never had because I'm always watching new shows, new movies, or other things. So, go watch Disney Plus, The Mandalorian, and go see that. That's really fun to do and do directly. This is Who Is Who of Pedro Pascal. Catch you next time.